Go for it then, Jasper.
Alright, Eldar set up a preemptive strike mission from battle missions.
Battle missions.
3 fire prisms, wave serpent with Eldar missile launcher, got Urael and 5 Dire Avengers in there. 6 fire dragons in this wave serpent with a scatter laser. Exactly the same fire dragons here. Eldar missile launcher serpent, 5 Dire Avengers in there. This is a Falcon with a pulse laser and an Eldar missile launcher. This is a wave serpent with an Eldar missile launcher, and I've got 10 striking scorpions in there, and an X-Arc with a power fist. 3 Vipers, 2 Shuriken cannons each. That is 10 Dire Avengers with an X-Arc with Blade Storm, and a Farseer who's got Guide. And that is my deployment.
It's worth pointing out as well, it's 2,800 points, and we've agreed to not use the standard force organisation.
I've also have 2 groups of 5 Pathfinders who are going to infiltrate, and 4 Shining Spears with an X-Arc who are going to come in from reserves normally.
And this is all my stuff I'm just about to deploy. So.
Let's have a look and we deploy that.
Right, okay, I've set all my shit up, it's taken a while. Start with the HQ. I've got Creed, Kel, Voxcaster and a missile launcher in a Chimera. Troops choices, I've got 2 units of veterans in Chimeras with flamers and shotguns, 1 group of veterans in a Chimera with Melter. I've got a infantry platoon group guys, combined squad of 40 men with a commissar, 2 flamers, 2 melter guns and a shitload of power weapons. And then I've got 6 las cannons and 9 las cannons and 9 missile launchers. And then for the fast I've got 1, 2, 3 hellhounds with multi-melters on the front, and then I've got 2 Lehman Russes and 2 demolishers. And that's my list.
That is a lot of tanks and a lot of men. I've infiltrated my Pathfinders.
Pathfinders over here have infiltrated. There you go.
They're not going to do much this game.
It's the first turn. It's the top of the first.
Let's explain the victory conditions.
Oh right, yeah, victory conditions and such.
I get 3 points for a headquarters unit, a 1 for every troops unit and every dedicated transport, which is almost everything, and a 2 for any fast attack leads to every support. So all the tanks are 2, the transports and the infantry squads are 1, and that 1 headquarters in Creed is 2 points.
We're in a tent in the garden. The table's been set up by Mr. Rico Ajayo, and we're ready to rock and roll.
The Imperial Guard get 2 points for every other unit killed. I go first in the 2+. Can you, if Rico rolls a 1, Luke gets to go first.
I'm gonna fucking
pepper me with last
Oh, go on, I'll let you roll it then, Rico, in the interest of fair play. Roll it right there. Oh. It's a 1. So I get to go first, fuck you. Nice one,
I
Rico.
shouldn't swear on YouTube, you said. Fudge it. I mean,
fudge it. Your face is on there now. The shame of YouTube. Are you just marking that down there, Jasper? 2 points there. I'd like to just point out, I tried to pass my orders. This whole army's based on orders. First dice roll, double 6. No more orders this turn.
Regardless, do the fucking shit on the initiative.
Regardless, I've just shot quite a lot. I've knocked out this tank here with the Farseer, and they failed the morale check, so they're pinned.
On leadership 10.
On leadership 10. I've
both
crippled.
Fire Dragon Wave Serpents are crippled.
Yes,
really?
they're just, and they can't shoot in the next turn. The tanks can't shoot, so the men have got to get out and walk forward.
He's got no guns at all.
That was it, really, wasn't it? I killed a Pathfinder with a 2+ cover save.
And you blew a gun off that way,
and
sir.
I blew a gun off that.
Eldar, go. Let's see if I can salvage something from this disaster.
You cannot have a moment to compose yourself, right? Jasper's just had his first go. He has immobilised my Hellhound and taken the weapon off, which is a shame, I must admit.
Kill point.
He's killed 1 las cannon team, and he's just taken 1 wound off 1 missile launcher team.
However, the wounded las cannon team has gone to ground. So
yeah, I went to ground, so they can't shoot.
Overall, terrible luck. Disappointing.
He moved his Vipers into terrain and killed one of them himself. What else happened?
Absolutely nothing.
It shot everything at like these tanks here or whatever, and did nothing practically. These guys just made God knows how many cover saves. It's a good solid turn, I think, Jasper.
Let's see what happens in the second
Let's
turn.
see what happens in the next turn of events.
End of the second go, Imperial Guard have shot a lot more and crippled the tanks. 2 fire prisms can't shoot. Falcon is stunned. These tanks are basically Hulks. They've got immobilized, no weapons. He can shoot a scatter laser, but he's immobilized. He can't shoot. I lost a Dire Avenger and a Fire Dragon. That's about it, really.
2 fire dragons.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh wait there, I should probably point out that I tried to move my tank and immobilise that tank.
And that lemon rust.
And this Demon Rust here. And that's about it really.
Yeah, well, my Shining Spears have come in, they're only reserves.
Yep.
Let's see if I can win something out of this.
Go for it. And we're back. Go for it.
Most of my shooting was crippled, but I did alright with what I have. I've killed a single missile launcher lad. I wiped out a missile launcher squad. I took 2 las cannon bases off and pinned the remaining one. I did manage to stun the Hellhound, which saved my lags a bit more.
This thing's stunned. I was going to drive that round here and do some damage, but alas.
And by the grace of God, Uriel, first time he's ever killed anything in all the time I've used
got out of his tank and ran up there.
Has wrecked a lemon rust.
Smashed a lemon rust, and now he's walking around.
Well, he'll
to
be
get
safe
murdered.
Shooting next turn though, which I'm very glad about. Everything else did fuck all, and Luke has doubled his score because I turbo boosted my tank with striking scorpions into a building and immediately wrecked it. And the striking scorpions have pinned themselves.
Yep, so that's the shape of things today. My third turn there was pretty uneventful really. I've moved a load of stuff about, didn't really do much. Got these guys were falling back, got them back in the fight.
He shook a fire prism over
shook
here.
a fire prism, so that can't shoot.
He's killed 4 fire dragons. Do they run away? They do not.
That's pretty, shot at these, didn't really do anything.
Took a shuriken cannon off a Viper and stunned it.
And shot at the Shining Spears with the las cannons and didn't do anything, so that was probably the worst turn I've had so far, I would say.
Bit of luck for the Eldar. They've killed some Imperial Guard guns, and they might still be in the game.
We're live. He's clawing it back.
Yep, pretty damn good go for the Eldar's third.
Nice roadblock of tanks there, that's a bit of a pain in the arse.
These fire dragons
blew this tank up.
Fire dragon survivors have blown up a Hellhound.
Sucks. This is immobilised.
My shooting didn't do much, but that's immobilised and I'm taking the multiplayers off by Uriel and Assault. He may get minced this turn.
Let's hope so.
I killed a las cannon squad with the Vipers, that's good. I wrecked a lemon rust with the Shining Spears, they're going to get minced this turn.
They will.
And I fusion gunned a Hellhound with the Autarch and then moved him back in cover with an Elder Jetbike.
So it's my 4th go, and yeah, I've got to do some good killing in this turn. Right, that was the end of my go. I killed a few things, took his character out. Do I not get more points for the character?
Just 2.
2 for the character.
2 for the remaining fire dragons.
For the fire dragons, and then killed his Shining Spears as well.
Yeah, so points are level now.
Got my points back, but didn't really.
He's not too happy about what he's killed, is he?
Yeah, well, it wasn't particularly exciting round, like, you know. I still got all these fucking flattened tanks that are just sitting there as a point, and I can't do anything about it, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. But there you go, everything's going okay, I suppose. That was Jasper's 4th. So he's fucked up a few more of my tanks, blew this thing up.
I think just one.
Is this one's just can't move? Or, no, just couldn't shoot.
Stunned.
Yeah,
or shaken, or whatever.
it is.
I linked fire prisms and blew up the Demolisher.
Blew up the Demolisher, bit grim, but it's gonna
blade stormed. I shot them with them. I peppered them with a scatter laser.
Down to 4.
And they're still alive, but they're gone to ground.
That was about it, really. It was pretty uneventful.
Isn't one of those used?
One of my guys, one of my las teams, was killed, and he assaulted my platoon command squad with a fucking badass character, completely fluffed his attacks and killed 1 man, which was awesome. So now I'm going to assault him with 40 fucking guardsmen with power weapons. End of my go there. Right, my guardsman successfully dispatched the Autarch, or whatever you call him, on the fucking jet bike. Quite impressed with that.
And consolidated back into cover.
And consolidated back. Managed to take out a
single Viper, so no
single
points.
Viper. No, I took out this thing as well.
Oh, no point for that, I mean.
No point for that. I blew this thing
Blew
up.
up an immobilized Wave Serpent. And I think you shook that, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Damn.
got these guys back into this tank, and that was pretty much it really. The shooting was not very eventful. That's it, yeah. So, good stuff. We are live.
Alright, Eldar killed a few things, but they aren't worth much. I wrecked that Chimera, I wrecked that Chimera. These guys have passed 1,000 cover saves and are still alive.
They're heroes of the match, these two flamer guys.
And although that Hellhound is now no weapons, immobilized, it is still alive.
Much like most of Jasper's fucking down
I can't really
tanks.
complain about that, can I?
No.
And I killed a las cannon base and got a kill point for them.
So, does the game end? 3+, the game continues, Rico?
Alright, you gotta take a leadership test for those missile launcher lads.
Oh right, one second first.
7.
On 7.
Reroll.
Reroll because of the standard. Oh, they fail. They're dead.
How far?
Unless it's not there.
They run over 12 inches.
That's put us on a draw.
That's a draw. Will the game end?
Oh, that'd suck if the game ends now, Rico. 3+, the game continues. Go for it. It's a 2. Game over.
Game over. Children,
it's a
always
draw.
remember your morale checks.
It's a fucking draw. Oh dear.
After all that trouble.
That was a bloodbath. Rico's so relieved it's a draw.
I'll say for posterity, I thought I was fucked after the initiative stealing and they crippled half my tanks. I'm impressed that I was lucky enough and my army's good enough to come back from that.
Yeah.
And I'm quite happy with that result, to be honest.
It was alright, yeah. I'd have rather have won, obviously, but...
How do you feel, Mr. Reed?
Well, like I said, I'd have rather have won, but I can't complain. I've kicked everybody's ass this weekend, so...
You are enemy. You are my